Just finished packing. Just call me productivity queen. I'm going on holiday in 2 days and I'm already finished packing.
Like a mouse.
What has happened to me? Normally I pack like literally the night before or sometimes in the morning of the day that I'm going on holiday, but no, not this time. Changed woman. So on Friday I'm going on a cruise and I'm really excited. Have I got something in my teeth? No, I don't. It's all good, guys. My family and I, we always go on cruises. We love them so much. I do have a younger brother, but he's not coming this time. He's disabled, so it means that we're very limited on what we can do while we're on the boat. And so it's just me and my parents going this time. He's at a residential school who take care of him and stuff because he has quite a few disabilities which make him need full-time carers and everything. So yeah, that's happening, and we go with like these other families as well who we actually met on the cruises like a few years ago and stuff, and they live really near. And one of the girls, Liv, I actually trained with her at the gym because she lives so near me, and it's just a huge spooky coincidence and just shows how small the world is. But anyway, so I just want to cover a few topics in this video about how I'm gonna be staying active, staying as healthy as I possibly can while I'm on holiday, but at the same time, of course, enjoy my food. Because let's be honest, you can't go on holiday and not love your food, despite the fact that I'm on prep and I am 11 weeks out from the UK BFF British finals. And to answer your questions, I will be drinking. Yes, I will be having pudding, quite possibly 2 puddings, because this time last year when I went on the cruise, I once ordered 4 puddings. And if you've seen the cruise video last year, I uploaded one literally probably about 52 weeks ago now, and you'll have seen how much I ate. But I do have a much better balance with food now compared to what I did have last year, so my urges to eat the same amount of food as I did last year aren't as great. But yeah, I'll just run through that. Yo guys, so I have no idea what this setup is like because this camera doesn't have a thing where I can see myself back, so I feel like it's too low, but just lie down a bit. Can you see me? Can you not? So on a cruise, as you can imagine, the gyms aren't the best. We go with a company called P&O, and typically there's a lot of older people on there, and it's not like Royal Caribbean where the gyms are amazing and everything. So the way that I'm gonna kind of be targeting this is I'm gonna be doing 12 to 15 rep ranges in the gym. The reason why I'm gonna still be training is firstly because I love it and I enjoy training so much. I spoke about this on my Snapchat yesterday about how some people say to me, why do you like going to the gym? And for me that's comparable to me saying to them, why do you like going out, taking loads of drugs, getting drunk, you know, doing stuff like this? Because I don't understand that, like they don't understand how I like going to the gym. For me, I enjoy it, I find it fun, and I get excited to go. I like pushing myself, I love the endorphins, and I just genuinely like being there. But of course, while I'm on holiday, I still want to be enjoying the sun, I want to be spending time with my friends. But the best thing about this is that all of my friends, other than the 2 twins, love going to the gym as well. So as I mentioned, Liv trains with me at the moment. She has a brother who's a couple years older who also trains with us sometimes at the gym, but often he has to go at a different time, like because he works and stuff. And then there's another guy called James coming on the cruise who we know from a few years ago as well, and he trains really hard. He's in awesome shape. There's a few other people who also train as well, so I mean it's awesome that we're all into the same thing. Like, yeah, we're all so close and into the same thing, so that's great. And I'll have people in the gym as well, so it's not like if I was going to be on holiday I'd be in the gym by myself, because I'm going to be with my friends who also have the same kind of attitude as I do. And so yeah, I'll be doing that on the days where I'm in Rome and places like that, where I'm going to be walking around loads and loads. That's why I just bought a new activity tracker actually. I got like, I can't remember the model, but I'll let you know. I'll post it on Instagram or something. I got it off Amazon. Next day delivery came like within about 10 hours, which is awesome. But anyway, I am going off on a huge tangent here. So yeah, my friends and I love training, and then when I'm in places like Rome and walking around loads, potentially I won't go to the gym that day because I will have done loads of activity in the day just through walking. But if I still fancy going before dinner or something, then I will go, but only if I feel like it. I'm not going to be forcing myself to go, but I will still be being actively active. I hope that makes sense. And having this activity tracker is going to really help me with that. And then with regards to food, as I've mentioned quite a few times, food on cruises for me is normally when I overindulge. And when I say overindulge, I don't mean having pudding. I mean having 3 puddings or 4 puddings and going for breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, eating at night and drinking alcohol. So the amount of calories that I consume when I'm typically on a cruise are very, very high, and I don't even really want to know how many I consumed last year. And I'm not going to be tracking, I'm just going to kind of be eating mindfully. So, you know, I'm going to, with my meals, be trying to have a huge bowl of salad, like with no dressing, on to ensure that I don't eat too much high calorie and high, very macro dense things. So I'm going to be opting for higher volume things, but at the same time, if there is something which I really fancy, of course I'm going to have it because I'm on holiday. And for me, it's a family holiday and I want to enjoy my time. I don't in my head want to be stressing about, oh my god, I can't eat that because I'm on prep. I'm currently very lean still from my previous competition. My weight and body fat haven't really changed at all. And during this cruise, I am quite happy to gain about 4 or 5 pounds. And because I know when I come back that I will be able to smash that 9 weeks. And I am fully committed to this prep this time, unlike how I was last time. And I also have new coaches, the guys from Shredded by Science, who I really look up to and I love all their stuff. I'm really into evidence-based training and nutrition and everything, and that's exactly what Shredded by Science are. Their company isn't actually a prep company, they train personal trainers, because if you've done the PT courses you will know that they are crap. I'm just going to say that because really they are. So the guy who owns the company, called Luke Johnson, he set up the company to improve the knowledge of personal trainers and ensure that they can offer information to their clients which is actually valuable and that's actually going to help their clients, and in turn this is going to help the personal trainer themselves to attract better clients who will in the long term generate them a greater income. And it's great because he teaches them like about marketing, about business, about not just training and nutrition. There's so much more to personal training, I guess, and he helps people with that, so it's awesome. And he's created this like company from it, and he's got loads of people who are getting awesome results, and so I look up to them. I love all the free content that they put out, and I always try, you know, sway my followers towards their content because it's so valuable. And quite like 3DMJ, another company which put out amazing free content, there's no bro science and it's all real science and evidence-based things which so many people ignore. And anyway, so they're prepping me and for both my training and my nutrition, and I can't wait for that. I do think when you're on prep you do really need a coach, especially for the accountability, because you start second guessing things and you start doubting yourself. Even though you might be making awesome progress, you might just not be able to see it yourself yet, because prep is very different to normal life. And despite the fact that I'm very knowledgeable in training and nutrition and stuff, when it comes to prep, that's very loud, I'm sorry. When it comes to prep, it's a whole nother ball game. So that's that. And I'll chat to you in a bit because that's really loud and my camera's gonna die. I'm back in the same position, but my camera is officially charged. I'm going to talk about firstly more about staying active on holiday and everything. So at the moment I'm not being active, I'm sorry, but it is easier than you think. So instead of laying in the sun all day, literally making small changes like nipping into the pool, doing a bit of, you know, treading water for a while, getting up, playing a bit of volleyball, playing a bit of sport, going on walks, things like this are all going to be burning more calories, but you just tend to not typically think of them as burning calories. You don't have to go to the gym. You can get a good workout in about 20-30 minutes, just a HIIT workout. Google fast HIIT workout and anything that lasts about 20 minutes will be great. Things like burpees, things like squat jumps, lunges, things which get your heart rate up and get you sweating and don't take too long, because that's a great way to save time. Sprints are another great way, but obviously that can often be too hot to do outside. And if your hotel or wherever you're staying doesn't have a gym, then it's very, very easy to do these type of thing without. It's just like pretty easy to Google how to find out some good workouts for stuff like this. And then alternatively, if you have got a gym, try keep it snappy, try keep it short. What I do is higher volume because I don't want to be resting for long between my sets, and when you do sets of about 12 to 15 reps, you don't need to rest for as long between each consecutive set. And I often like doing supersets and things like that because it just saves time, gets me sweating, gets my muscles working, and ensures that I'm not going to be losing too much strength while I'm away, and means that I can go out and enjoy the sun. But on another note, if you're someone that really, really hates exercising and you're only going away for a week or maybe even shorter, then you could just take a week off training, but this is totally up to you, and then just get back on it when you're home, as long as you're going to be giving it your all. You can decide if you're the type of person who actually sticks to things. So personally, I like training, but if you don't like it, don't do it, or go only a couple of times. It will probably make you feel better. And if you're drinking a lot of alcohol, just make sure you stay hydrated. While I'm away, I will be drinking, but I don't personally like getting really, really drunk. I am going away 14 nights and I won't be drinking every single night, and I will have a couple nights where I drink a lot more than I ever really would, but I'm not intentionally going to go out and get ridiculously drunk, but I will just keep it balanced, you know? If I want it, I'll have it, but I'm going to make smart choices. I normally go for Long Island iced tea, but this year I'm not going to be doing that because I do need to still stay marginally careful, and so I'm just going to have gin and tonic because I love gin and tonic. I'll go for the light tonic, and I've also got some like vitamin C squirty things that I can put in my drinks, and they're sweetened with stevia as well, and they're really yummy. I can literally just keep them in my clutch bag and squeeze some in so that I don't have to get the ones which they have there, because on cruises they don't have the sugar-free ones or the calorie-free ones. They just have the high sugar, high energy ones. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And then with regards to food intake, my best advice is with every meal, just have a big bowl of salad. If you're not hungry, don't eat. So if you wake up in the morning and it's time for the buffet breakfast and you go down, you're not hungry, but you feel like you need to eat because it's free, you shouldn't eat. There is no reasoning behind that. You will then feel crap afterwards, but if you do decide to eat, maybe just get a platter of fruit and like a couple of the slices of deli meat that they have, or some egg whites, just to get some protein in the morning. It's not necessary to eat at every occasion. The thing that they say about eating every 2 hours or whatever it is a load of nonsense, and you can take that from me and my evidence-based research. So things like that, just be mindful with your eating. Eat when you're hungry and don't go overboard. Drink a lot of water while you're drinking as well. If you're drinking alcohol while you're having your meal, then you're going to be more inclined to overeat. So just be mindful of that. And if this holiday is something that you've been waiting for ages and you've been really excited to eat that food, then eat it, because you shouldn't be depriving yourself just because you feel like 1 or 2 weeks are going to ruin your whole progress. You have your whole life to reach your goals. You have 52 weeks in a year. 1 week, 2 weeks is nothing out of that. And I am on prep for a bodybuilding competition, the British finals, and I'm telling you this, I'm still going to be balanced while I'm on holiday, and it's really not that hard to be. And you just need to remember that life is more important than whatever body goal you have, because you have your whole life to reach that body goal. So please just don't ruin experiences just for a body shape. I've been there, I've done that, and you know what? It's a waste of time, because I'm where I am now because I've got more balance in my life. If I was still eating as few calories as I used to be, then I wouldn't look how I look now, and I would not be happy with my body still. And at the moment, I'm really happy with my body. When I gain a few pounds, I'll still be happy with my body, you know? I found balance, and I can honestly say that from my heart, and I'm so happy that I have, because I can help you guys find balance in your life as well. And I just can't wait to show you how I enjoy my holiday and love every minute of it, and not be too fussed about what I'm eating and everything, despite the fact that I am on